Chao are mysterious creatures, whose strange power and existence is never really explained. We know from the tutorial screens found in the Chao garden itself that we can hatch, raise, and even breed Chao, but we aren't ever told how these things work or how they all relate to each other. For one, what does it mean to raise a Chao? Well, Chao can grow in a variety of ways. Their stats can increase, their appearance can change, and their natural age can accelerate simply with the passage of time within the garden. Time will only pass while you are in the garden, and each garden has its own clock that moves independently from the others. So, if you're raising more than 1 or 2 Chao, or if all you want to do is farm rings for an hour, you don't have to worry about neglecting your Chao in one garden or the other. Aside from just your Chao's age, the passage of time will also affect things like the inventory within the black market, as well as the fruit growing on the trees within the garden. These fruit are crucial to raising a happy Chao, as well as increasing its stats. Alongside these fruit, you'll primarily use the animals found in stages to alter your Chao's stats. Similarly, its appearance will change as it continues to adapt traits from the animals you use to increase those stats. When a stat is increased enough, it will level up, and with enough time and leveling, your Chao will eventually evolve. Chao have multiple possible evolutions they can undergo based on their type and their alignment. A Chao's type will be determined by its highest stat, if any, while its alignment can be altered simply by feeding your Chao either hero fruit or dark fruit. These special fruit can occasionally be purchased from the black market found within the Station Square Chao garden using the rings you've amassed throughout levels. Just make sure you feed your Chao enough of whichever fruit that you notice a significant change in the color of the floating ball on top of their head. You can tell what alignment your Chao will be based on the tune that plays whenever it goes into its evolution cocoon. You'll hear this as it's evolving into a dark Chao, or this as it's evolving into a heroic Chao. Alongside the hero and dark fruit, you can find the heart fruit, which may prompt evolved Chao to breed. When a Chao is ready to breed, flowers will begin to bloom around it, and when paired with another evolved Chao, the breeding process may result in an egg. The resulting Chao will inherit its color from its parents, leading to a possible new color combination, or in my case, 3 exact repeats of one of the parents' colors. You can purchase a variety of eggs from the black market, both shiny and non-shiny, although this can get expensive. Thankfully, you can amass a large number of rings in just a couple of minutes by playing through the Emerald Coast level, collecting animals along the way to help speed up the evolution process. Speaking of speeding up the evolution process, as mentioned, Chao can be fed a variety of fruit to increase their stats and overall levels, but even this process can be time-consuming. We can pick up the pace by simply force-feeding our Chao. You can force-feed your Chao simply by readying a fruit as it's already eating. The moment your Chao finishes the fruit it's already eating or decides to toss it to the side, it will immediately pick up the one you're holding and begin to eat that. By shaking all of the trees in the garden preemptively, you can feed your Chao up to 10 fruit, leveling it up 2 to 3 times in just a couple of minutes. While you're at it, you can track down specific animals in order to boost specific stats. You'll have already found plenty of swim type at the Emerald Coast, as well as a few run types. If you're looking dedicatedly for run types, you can find them at Speed Highway along with some flying types. For more flying types, you'll visit Casinopolis. And if you want power types for a strong Chao, you'll have to visit Red Mountain. All in all, raising a Chao is a very simple and manageable process, if a little boring and time-consuming. But as long as you understand how Chao grow, evolve, and breed, as well as the part you play in that process, you'll have no problem breeding and evolving a whole flock of Chao in just a couple of hours, maybe even discovering a few new color combinations along the way. And if you choose to speed up the process even more by purchasing specialty eggs from the black market, you can do so without having to worry about your ring count. Hey, look at that, you made it to the end of the video. I teased a Chao video, I teased Chao content that is, at the end card of one of the Sonic Adventure gameplay videos. I wanted to make this video mainly because there's a lot of Chao guides out there, but they're all very, very in-depth, sometimes a little too in-depth. to the point that you can get a little bit lost and a little bit confused trying to figure out some of the basics whenever the video you're watching is just going on and on about Chao reproduction and their genes and all this other stuff, and they're whipping out tables and mathematics, when the only thing you want to know how to do is evolve your Chao the way you want to and maybe breed some few new colors. So I figured to this end I could get the basics out of the way while even throwing in a few tips without having to pad out like a 10 or 15 minute long video just for the views, you know. To that end, I only covered the basics regarding growth and evolution and things like that, as well as basic breeding. I'm aware that there are other mechanics, everything from resurrection to, more complex breeding and things like that for stats. But given how much easier that is in Sonic Adventure 2, and how many more resources you get to the end of knowing those things, I figured the rest of that information could be saved for a similar video once I play through Sonic Adventure 2, which will be probably later than sooner. But thanks for watching up to this point, and yeah, if you like Sonic, check out the gameplay series, share a lot of opinions, talk a lot of shit just playing the game. Get to see the main story, not a whole lot. Look through the clips, look through the trailers, try to find something you like, and then just, if you like what you see, you can subscribe and just keep an eye out for future gameplay series. And if you like one of our gameplay series, maybe let us know if you want us to do something regarding the series. Something similar to this, a tutorial, a walkthrough, or just any other kind of variety content. Anyway, thanks again for watching up to this point, and stay tuned for the next one.